What's up everyone? It's Kimberly. You're watching Lovely Overload. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel. I'm going to be doing a invisible part quick weave today. Okay, so this is the hairstyle that you guys have seen me wear before. A lot of people had questions about it. How'd you do it? What kind of hair is it? Blah, 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 blah. So, let's get all of the general questions out of the way before we begin. This is So to begin, you're going to want to make sure that you set your foundation or mold it down your hair. I use a gel to mold down my hair. This is just a regular black gel. And I want to point out that this gel is alcohol free. I know my camera doesn't focus, so you probably can't see that. But this gel contains no alcohol, okay? I had somebody was commenting about, oh my god, I can't believe you're using that gel, your hair is gonna break off. Oh yeah, this is the Morning Glory solution. Actually, this is called Grow Protect Solutions. I bought this at my hair, so this is a brand new bottle because I actually was able to use like this much to do my whole head. It doesn't take a whole bottle, so if you don't be like, oh, that's so expensive. It's $8, but you can use it like 3 or 4 times unless you have a really, really big head. And I think my head's kind of big, so it works for me 4 times. Your head has to be ginormous for it not to work for you. You want to first, of course, you're going to measure, take the weft, hold it in your hands. You're going to place it on the nape of your neck where your hair is, okay? From one side to the other side. You're going to hold this part that's connected to the rest of the hair. Separate the hair. Separate. Now when you cut, you want to look at the natural separation of the hair on the weft, so you're not actually cutting off unnecessary hair. And cut the weft. Then once you've cut it, you want to take it and just run your fingers down, and you'll get any excess hair that was cut. That way, once you already have it installed, you're not running your fingers through pulling out all those pieces, because you've kind of already got it taken care of. This hair doesn't shed too super crazy, so yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Now I am going to use the Salon Pro Exclusive Anti-Fungus Hair Bonding Glue Super Bond. Just hair glue. It's $1, I don't know, whatever. I take the weft, I place it like this, and then this is how you put the glue. Am I getting this? You take it, ooh, that was not a good example. That was the first squirt. It was everywhere. But by holding it like that, it enables you to have control of the glue dispensing amounts. Okay. And then you just take it . Put it where you measured it for and press it in. You could take a blow dryer to this if you wanted to get it just to dry quicker, but really it dries pretty quick. It's made to stay. And that was just extra glue that's I squeezed out when I did my pushing and run it between my fingers. Okay, so I'm just going to keep laying these tracks just like I just demonstrated for you guys, and I'll be back when I'm to the top. Okay, hey everyone, yeah, now that's a drastic change. Okay, that took me about 45 minutes. I was talking on the phone with my homegirl to glue the tracks in, and all I did was follow the same method that I had showed you guys, which is measure, cut in between the natural separation that you see on the track, pull out any extra hair, toss it in the trash, hold it against your forearm here to lay the glue. That way you have a nice base as the tracks get longer, darling. And push it on, press it through. This is what I have created at the top. Pretty much a horseshoe. Now if this was not an invisible part, you would do the same method, except this hair would have been left out and then you just pull it over. But I'm trying to give all my hair a rest, so this is going to be an invisible part. But yeah, basically that's how it looks. And you might be like, oh, how'd you do that? But you just, you know, lay it down and you can push to bend it in the shape that you want. Now this is all the hair that I have left. This is the 8-inch. I put the 14, the 12, the 10, and this is the 8-inch. See how short that 8 inches is? I guess it's 8 inches. It's short though. I don't really think they should include this pack. I think it always throws off the look. It makes it look too weird at the top for me, but it's whatever. This is the 8-inch. Now we also have the closure, and the closure is pretty big, okay? So see all this area? It's gonna get covered by the closure. You see? That's how much of it, how much the closure actually closes, which is a good amount, and it's still very full, and it blends right in. And I think that's another reason why it's best to use the shorter hair on the top, because this closure is not 14 inches long. Maybe it is. I keep saying stuff that I'm not too sure about the length of the closure, but yeah, so you saw it covered up all that hair, and when you put it on, you can see right here it kind of has a opening piece. That's how you know this goes to the back. You see? It's kind of like a little wig all on its own. So you can lay this now, but I tend to lay it after I've started to lay my invisible pieces. Now, for my part, this is too much extra hair out. I don't like the part to be so wide and noticeable, of course. So I tend to take a piece about that much is what's going to be out. I don't know if you can see, but on this side is what I'm talking about. So I'm going to cut this to measure. Left. It should be enough, and you're gonna make it into 1/4 of an inch pieces, something that would measure from the scalp from here to this other track. So about like this big. You see that? Now what I do is I just pre-cut them all that size. I just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be exact science here. Ballpark works. But I just eyeball it like I just showed you guys. I just am cutting it. Not really too worried about it. Now this hair, what I like is I don't have to split this weft. Sometimes the weft will be a double weft, which just means it has 2 layers to it, and you actually need to split the weft. I'm sure there's videos here on YouTube about it, but with this particular hair, this is a single weft. I don't have to worry about it. It's thin enough. And the only reason you would split the double weft is because it'll be too bulky, and you kind of want this to lay, you know, just how it's laying now. I'm going to want it to lay that same kind of way when I put my, Sean, what you doing? Going to want it to lay the same kind of way when I started my part. So I'm going to keep cutting, and yeah, fast forward this. Okay, so I have my pieces pre-cut right here, just to make this process a little bit quicker. It doesn't really take me that long. Some people say it takes them quite a long time. It doesn't really take me that long. Sorry for the face, I scratched myself. I'm just going to use the top of this gel container and just take my glue and ooze it on there into a nice little blob. Then you'll take a piece. What you want to do, this is the most important part about this, and this is why it's so tedious and why it takes some people forever, and sometimes it still don't even look right. You want to take the hair, and you want to dip just the weft. Just dip the weft in the glue very lightly. Very lightly, but you do want it to have glue on it because you want it to stay. Okay? The littler glue, the better. Now you're actually going to take it, hold it this way, and you're going to glue these for this side. We're going to glue them facing this way at a slight slant. I don't know why it works, but it works. Okay? I used to glue them this way, and I watched Miss Shonda, and she was gluing it this way. So ever since then, I've been gluing it that way too. So I put the edge, one edge on the weft, the other edge on my hair to match up with the actual part. And I really love this style after you've had it for a while and everything kind of drops, so it's not so big and poof poof on you. Okay, so let's see the back. Don't know what the back looks like. I'm assuming it's probably just see a bunch of curls. There goes that view. And I mean, the way I do my sides, I can kind of pull it back if I wanted to. You see how it looks kind of like a wig as opposed to tracks everywhere. So kind of just like to play it natural. You can pull this ponytail. Oh, but let me show you, the nape looks a trifling mess if you pull it into a ponytail. I would recommend like a little loose little ponytail. So maybe like that, but this bottom part, y'all know it's trifling. Don't even judge my life. But no, I normally rock it like this. Yeah, actually my homegirl is having a little party tonight at this club here in Baltimore for her birthday. So this is the hair I'm gonna rock to that. I hate how this is so I could actually take the razor to it, I guess, but it's pretty much already got that nice little tapered look I'd be cutting it for anyway, and I don't want to mess anything up and make it too short because like I said, I love how this looks when it drops. So what I do to take away some of the poofiness is I take it, divide it in two, brush through it with the paddle brush. This is also how I would prepare it for bedtime at night. Take it and figure out which way it twists. And I think this one is trying to twist this way. Remember how it was in the pack? The hair will still twist for you like that, see? And then I would do it like that, both sides. I did have this in one time so long, especially for a quick weave. The curls have fallen something terrible, so I actually tried to straighten the hair, which it did. It straightens beautifully, but it just was so dry looking because it was old. And then I would tie this down flat with my scarf, which I don't have with me at the current point in time. But that's it. I'm finished. I told you guys I was tired. I told you guys I got a party tonight. So I might come back and do me and my girls getting ready kind of thing, because they want me to do their makeup for the party. So yeah, I might bring the camera along and show you guys me at work doing some other people's makeup. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys lots. If you have any questions, anything I forgot to mention, you want to know why I did something a certain kind of way, ask me a question, leave it down below in the comment section. I'll try to put any additional information that I may have forgot to mention in the info box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you, thumbs down if it wasn't, or you just didn't like it, thumbs down. And don't forget, most importantly, to subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. Thank you guys so much. See you later. Bye.